What's up, guys? It's your girl, HeyParis here. Today I wasn't even gonna tell, like, this story completely slipped my mind. Like, I didn't even remember it because it was so long ago. But my friend was like, yo, I was watching all your story times on YouTube. How come you never told the story about Fred? Listen, if we get into Fred right now, I'm not going to be able to breathe air. I'm going to need oxygen, an oxygen tank. I'm going to need someone to get my life and ship it to me, Toronto, Ontario, please. I don't know how I'm going to tell this story without dying laughing. Oh my gosh. Let me attempt, okay? I had a whole other video planned, and then this bitch wanna call me talking about I didn't see no Fred story time on your channel. Where that at, bitch? Why am I so bright? Why are the cameras so bright? Why do I look like this? I need to fix this setting right now. Give me a second. I think that's better. I'm not sure. But I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to name this video, because what? My friend told me to hide her identity because she is truly embarrassed by this situation, but I was going to expose her. But you know what? I'm trying to be a better person. I'm trying to be a good person, and it's just funny. It's not even embarrassing to me, but it's probably embarrassing to her. But I'm trying to be a better person in life, so we gonna call her SHANIQUA. So I've talked about SHANIQUA in my other videos before. Like, she's in a lot of my story times. It's not Janessa though, because I know Janessa's in a lot of my story times too. It's not my friend Janessa, but she's in a lot of my story times. I talk about her often on this channel because I feel like most of our adventures are story worthy, okay? So me and SHANIQUA have been friends for a very, very long time. In this particular era of our lives, we were in like grade 7? Grade 7 or grade 8? So we are young girls, you know. We were the ones who, you know, when you're in grade 7 or grade 8, when you're just turning into a teenager and you're just getting into finding out who you are and stuff, you like everybody. And when I say everybody, I didn't even get to the joke yet. Calm down, Paris. When I say everybody, I mean everybody. And SHANIQUA, her heart was easy to steal, very, because there was this man in my neighborhood, okay? If you know me personally, I'm not gonna say the area, but if you guys know me personally and you're watching this, there is an area around where we live, okay, or where we lived, with a bunch of buildings, okay? And in one of these buildings, there is a daycare under it, a daycare and a convenience store. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about now, okay? Right over the bridge, okay? I got you. All right, okay. So if you know me, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know what's going on. But anyways, so in my area, around there, it's not really my area, but I used to hang around there. There was this man. This man was probably at the time in his 30s, okay? This man, we didn't know his name. We didn't know nothing about him, except for he was a bean. And if you're not from Toronto, you're confused. A bean in translation is basically someone who is most likely homeless and addicted to drugs, like a druggie, someone who has an addiction problem, someone who begs for money, someone who is always drunk or always high, and you always see them in your area, and well, he didn't have a sign, but they could have signs, or they can ask you for money, like in exchange for something, not like a prostitute, but like, I'll dance if you give me 10 cents. Like that's what a bean is. That's what we call a bean in Toronto, okay? So we didn't know his name, but we called him Fred. Okay, and we only call him Fred because when we don't know people's names, we just call them Fred. If it's a guy, we call them Fred. If it's a girl, we call them Mary. So Fred was a bean. I don't know what drug he was on. I don't know what alcohol he was always drinking, but his breath always smelled like alcohol, but he didn't act drunk. He acted high. Okay. So the only thing about Fred was he was a cute bean. Like, he was mad cute. Like, he looked just like Justin Timberlake in this bitch. I was like, what, how? You could be a model. Like, you could really be a model, right? Like, he really cute. Like, he a cute, homeless crackhead. Like, he really good looking. So my friend Shaniqua, she was feeling him. We're in grade 7, grade 8, and this bitch Shaniqua is feeling this beam, okay? And I'm just thinking back to it now, and I'm like, he could have really made a career for himself. Like, he could have been the bean that made it out the hood. Like, he was cute. He was good looking. Like, he dead ass looked like Justin Timberlake, except he was a little bit, anyways. So the hoodmans, which is, I guess, the gangsters. I wouldn't say gangsters, but that's the easiest way to translate Toronto slang for you. The hoodmans in my area used to mess with Fred bad. I'm talking about, we used to be hanging around the hoodmans or whatever, and we'd see Fred just like that's literally how he acted. He was never still. He was always like doing something like very fidgety, very random noises, very, you took a needle and put it in a vein with some kind of substance in there. Like, it wasn't a normal high, it wasn't a normal drug. Something was wrong with it. So the hoodmans used to mess with Fred, and I didn't like that because, like, we don't know what this man is going through. We don't know why he acts this way. We don't know what his condition is or what he's addicted to or why he started to get addicted to it. Even back then, I was just the type of person who was like, leave him alone, leave them alone, just let them be, let them live, you know what I mean? We just don't know their story. So I didn't like that. So whenever the hoodmans used to approach Fred and say stuff to him or ask him to do stuff, like, I would kind of part myself away from that. But you know, Shaniqua was feeling Fred, so even though Fred was off the rocks, Shaniqua just liked being around him, okay? So the hoodmans would do stuff like, hey yo Fred, come here, and then Fred would walk by like, yes, and they'd be like, I'll give you 10 cents if you dance. And he would literally dance. Like, he'd be doing the chicken noodle soup. You guys remember the chicken noodle soup dance? Y'all don't remember? I'm gonna show you.
Chicken noodle soup, chicken noodle soup, chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side.
Like, Fred dead ass had the chicken noodle soup down pat, okay? And then they would literally like throw pennies and shit at them. They're horrible people. They're gonna go to hell. I wasn't a part of that. Okay. So one day, Shaniqua came to me and she was like, Paris, I'm gonna clean Fred up, okay? I'm gonna find a way to make him take a little bath, and I'm gonna make him my man because he is just everything I'm looking for in a man, looks wise. Cause like I said, he was a good looking homeless crackhead. He was I guess he was fine. I was looking at Shaniqua like, okay. So one day me and Shaniqua went up to Fred and he's just fidgeting the shit. Shaniqua asked Fred to go to her house, okay? Why are you bringing a homeless man who is obviously on some sort of substance into your mama's house? I don't know. I don't know. Listen, Fred is cracked out, so he don't even know what's going on, but he's like, shelter, let's go. Like, I'm ready to bounce. And me and Shaniqua were so close that I used to call her my mom. So I ain't trying to make mom get mad at me for being a part of this, so I said I want no parts of it. But Shaniqua told me what happened next, okay? Apparently Fred went to take a shower in Shaniqua's bathtub, okay? Not even a shower, sorry, a bath in Shaniqua's bathtub. I'm talking about with bubbles and everything. Shaniqua was waiting for him outside the bathroom to hurry up and shower. Listen, let me tell y'all girls something real quick. You cannot change a man, okay? If a man is addicted to heroin crack, you can't change him. If a man is addicted to cheating, you can't change him. If a man is addicted to lying, you can't change him. You cannot change no man who don't want to change his damn self. Anyways, apparently Fred was taking a bath. Shaniqua's mom walked in when Shaniqua was waiting outside the bath. Shaniqua panicked, ran out the house, and told her mom to come with her because she just got home from school and she hears somebody in the bathtub. What? Shaniqua told me her mom walked into the house, opened the bathtub to see Fred in the bath, ran out, and called the police. How you gonna make, listen, I gotta go. I gotta skedaddle. I'll see you guys later, okay? How you gonna bring a homeless man? Shaniqua, I know you watching this because you told me to do this video. So I'ma just have to page you for a little bit, Shaniqua. How you gonna be in grade 7, grade 8, okay? And fall in love because we little kids, we didn't fall in love with nobody. Fall in love with a crack-headed homeless man who, like I said before, he's good looking. He could have started a modeling career and just branched off and got out the hood. But how you gonna do that and feel like you can change him, Shaniqua? Okay? Bring him to your mama house. Make him take a bath in your mama good tub. And then when your mama come home, lie. Not lie. Lie. And say that somebody broke in the house to take a bath. And now your mama calling the police on this poor man who don't know what the hell is going on. Nigga don't even know your name. Now see, this is not my story to tell. This is not my story to tell. But since she told me to tell it, I'ma tell it, and hopefully somebody watching this will learn that no nigga, I don't care what his circumstances are, you can't change no nigga. You can't. It's not gonna work. Anyway, so Shaniqua's mom called the police. Police came over, whatever, arrested Fred. Fred's innocent ass. Fred was on the streets, okay, minding his own business, doing his own thing, dancing for quarters and coins, and you decided to bring him into your mama house, and now you got this man arrested, okay? So he's arrested now, whatever, in the back of the police car. Me and Shaniqua live close to each other, so she called me and she had told me without her mom being around, she went to wherever she went, she called me and she's like, yo, Paris, this is what happened, blah, blah, blah. I was like, shit, I need to see this in person. I don't believe you. I said, you a damn lie. I said, you a damn lie. Because, you know, I saw Fred go upstairs with her, but I wasn't thinking in my head, you gonna make this nigga shower, take a bath in your house? Why? For what? So I'm like, shit, I have to see this shit for myself. I hopped up out my house, I went downstairs, and that's how I feel. I can't do it again. But there's 3 police cruisers, 3 of them. And Fred is in the back of one, and there's bars, like there's a bar on the police car. And I look at the police car, and all I see is Fred like this. And I'm like, no, Shaniqua, listen, you can't, I'm like, you can't do that. You can't make this man go to jail. Like, I might have been young, but I knew wrong from right, okay? And I was like, he was invited into your house. Your mother came before the time that you thought she would have came. And this man is arrested. Why is your grade 8 ass inviting a 30-year-old man into your home? That ain't right, Shaniqua. And I'ma advise you, Shaniqua, right now not to read the comment section of this video because people will judge you. Like, I'm judging you right now. Like, it's so long ago, I did not even remember. Like, girl. Anyway, so I told Shaniqua, I'm like, you can't make him go to jail. Like, you're the one who decided you wanted to fix him up and make him your man when he has nothing to offer to you other than a pretty face. Okay, he is a crack addict. Something is wrong with him, and you trying to take him in, and now that you got caught, you telling your mama, you need to tell the truth to the police right now. Like, you need to let them know. So me and her saw this black lady police officer, and we asked to speak to her by herself on the side. So Shaniqua was like, officer, started crying. I said, let me talk for her, officer. Let me talk for Shaniqua. Basically what happened was, and as I'm about to say the story, Shaniqua's mom starts walking up towards us, and she's like, what are you guys talking about? And I'm like, Mom, because I remember I used to call her mom. I said, Mom, can you just give us 2 seconds? We want to talk to the police officer by ourselves. Shaniqua's mom didn't want to go nowhere. Shaniqua's mom wanted to know what's going on, what was happening. So I was like, I ain't gonna talk then. I ain't gonna stay because I ain't about to be a part of this because I'm not a part of this, okay? I do not condone this at all. You are bringing strangers into your home. No, sir. Eventually the officer was like to Shaniqua's mom, let's just give them some time. We're just gonna talk for a little bit, basically. Within this situation, maybe like, I want to say maybe 10 minutes has passed by, and the car with Fred in it is gone. Skirt, okay? Shaniqua's mom leaves us alone, and I basically tell the officer everything. I'm like, she had a crush on this crackhead? I don't know. She had a crush on this man here, and she wanted to clean him up and basically make him clean and turn him into her boyfriend. So her first step was to give him a bath because he was a little bit dirty. So he actually didn't break into her house. He was invited into her house. When her mom came, she made up this lie and she doesn't want him to go to jail. So can you guys release him? Shaniqua ass had to go all the way to the police station. Shaniqua mom found out. I'm just gonna sum up the story real quick. Shaniqua mom found out what happened. Shaniqua got in big trouble. I wasn't allowed to hang out with Shaniqua no more. I don't know what she told her mama, and up to this day she telling me that she didn't say nothing to her mama, but I guess her mama thought I was a part of it and I just wasn't allowed to be around her, but I was not a part of it. So Shaniqua's mom, if you see this, it was not my fault. Shaniqua, you need to come clean and tell her the truth, okay? I had nothing to do with this at all. Long story short, Fred was released and continued doing what he does, shaking and asking people for money and stuff like that. Come to find out now, how many years later, grade 8, 10, 11, I don't know, probably, I don't know, I can't do math, but I'm gonna say 14 years later, no, it could not be that long, that is a long ass time. Grade 8, I'm gonna say like 10 years later, which is now, when she called me to ask me why this video isn't on my channel. Come to find out, she was watching some kind of show, kind of like Intervention, but she said not Intervention, where some girl took in this homeless man and he turned out to be a great guy and they made money together and this and that, and she felt like that's what she could do. Shaniqua, you need... No, I'm about to leave again. I'm really about to go again, okay guys? Because I can't. I am unable. So basically, there's a lesson we should learn from today's little story, okay? 1, you can't change no nigga. The nigga can change for you by himself, but you cannot help a nigga change for you. 2, don't watch no TV show and think that it's gonna turn out the same way that it turned out for the person on the TV show, because guess what? It's a TV show. And 3, the only, how do I put this? You want to help homeless people, help them get food. Help them by giving them change if you have it. Help them by giving them advice. Help them by giving them the word of the Lord. Help them by, oh, hallelujah, Jesus. Help them by giving them someone to talk to. But please don't, or direct them to a shelter. But please do not bring no... Just, you know, I don't even have to talk. Don't bring nobody in your house that you don't know. Especially someone who has problems like that. Like, hello. Anyways, guys. Oh, that was a burp. Anyways, guys. Like I said, I don't know what I'm going to name this video. So, yeah. But follow me on Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram. All that jazz in the description box down below. I have another contest coming up on my beauty channel. I have been giving myself a little break from social media and it's been helping me a lot. So that's why I'm kind of on and off on YouTube, but we're gonna figure it out. So make sure you subscribe to my beauty channel as well. Big things are going to be happening over there very soon. And summertime is coming, so me and Cameron's channel is about to be back up and popping very soon. We are going to have that lit for y'all. I was gonna say leave a comment down below if anything like this has ever happened to you before, but nothing like this has ever happened to no one before, because ain't nobody that stupid. Apologies to you, Shaniqua, and when you were little anyways, because I'm sure you've grown since then. But don't nobody have nothing like this to say. Like, I don't think anybody has this mindset in their mind or watch no show that make them want to bring in no bean into their house. So, I ain't gonna say that. I got a video coming up for you guys tomorrow that I really want you guys to watch. It's one of the most asked questions that I get in my emails, so I'm gonna answer that for you guys tomorrow with a full video explaining everything. So stay tuned for that as well. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I love you guys so much. So guys, tell you twice, and I'll see you on the flip side. Bye. Toodaloo. See you later.